Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, I'm Paige, RVAX owner and Chief Marketing Officer. I'm the face you see in front of the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, taking you to all the latest and greatest hotspots around town.
And I'm Kelsey, RVAX owner and editor in chief, working behind the scenes on your Wednesday and Thursday newsletters, the Weekly Insider and the Weekender, and city guides.
Hey, Kels.
Hi, Paige.
Before we just press record. Wow. We've just been chit-chatting about our mental health and, every week I think I come on here and say that it's heavy. And it really is. And if we have not been present on social media as much, that is why. I have had to take many of breaks the last week and a half, actually the last year, to be honest. And that's again screen blockers or app blockers. There we go. And it's hard. So we're here. We understand. Actually, we don't understand anything that's going on, but we're here, trucking along.
We understand if you're feeling this way. I was thinking that when we were recording one of these last episodes when I go through and edit them, I'm like, do I start every episode now by being like, hey, I'm really fucked up mentally. And I don't mean to be bringing that to our listenership, but I imagine that a lot of our listenership is probably feeling that way too, because the news unfortunately is making it to everyone and it's absolutely terrible. Paige and I were talking before we got on about just how it's a constant practice, I think, for both of us as individuals and as a brand to find our voice in times like this, because we like to think of ourselves as a sunshiny brand. We're supposed to be your girlfriends at happy hour, telling you where you should go, for your next date night or something like that. That's our bread and butter. And also, unfortunately, terrible things are happening all around us. And we don't know how to talk about that at happy hour with our friends either. So that's kind of what you're experiencing as our readers or our listenership. We don't know. It's hard to even find the words, I feel to process the horrible shit that you're seeing on social media and in the news. We recently just put up a post just letting people know that our way of processing it most of the time or oftentimes is figuring out how to contact your representative so that you can actually put some action into motion or do something, which is sort of where we are right now. But I was thinking all of these episodes recently feel like they're starting by being like, hey Paige, I'm extremely depressed. How are you?
I'm also extremely depressed. And it's that time of year. It's like being snowed in and it's just constantly looking at your phone and not finding joy. And it's hard. A way that I, feel a little bit better is by donating to nonprofits. Like Planned Parenthood called me. I was like, here you go. Here's my credit card. I was like, I can't do anything, but I guess I can give you my money. So it's just little things that bring you joy. It's hard out there. It's hard out there with friends and family. It's lonely. It's isolating. You don't know kind of who people are. And then you do. And you don't really know what to do with that. At the end of the day, I was telling Kelsey, I just don't want to be silent. I also don't want to be noise either. Whatever I put out there, I want it to be useful and helpful and not just to post, or to post to just be sad or, I don't really know. I don't know. So hopefully, if you have any tips or suggestions, let us know. We're here. We just want to be able to share the ways to help. I don't know, or ways to just be present in the moment and intentional with our time.
Yes, I think we're in the business of getting you resources that you need for whatever, which would include, our trend spotter, which tells you some of the latest hop in restaurants that have opened, but also like in times like this, we very much for ourselves and for our audience want to know what resources there are for us to be able to help in more serious ways in our community, and just with everything that's been going on in Minnesota and Minneapolis. And you just can't help it, like, absolutely envision it happening in our own community too. I mean, Minnesota is our community, it's part of the United States. And then, like, when you envision it coming closer to us, considering what's been in the news about the detention facility that is being
talked about in
yes,
Hanover in a big warehouse.
right,
There is a meeting. Unfortunately, that meeting is before this episode drops. So, like, again, news just goes so fast and things happen so fast. So, unfortunately, that meeting is going to be before we drop this, but it is happening on Wednesday. So,
yes. We'll update our most recent post to include information about that if you haven't already seen it going around. But it's just like Paige said, we as we are continuing to learn too how to sort of like put our voice into the context of this, into the context of just life as it is. We are happy to take your suggestions for different resources that you follow that you find helpful in the community for just, complete chaos. We are not as up on that per se as we are on other things, and we want to be more informed ourselves. So we take all suggestions that are, of course, sent our way kindly.
mhm.
Please don't send us any shit starting stuff. We're not in the business of that.
No. And at the end of the day, it's like, I don't care if I lose followers. I just don't. Like, I know what I think is right, and that's what I believe, and that's all that matters. Um, and so, yes, also our content will still be fun and bubbly and happening and all the things after the snow melts, which maybe never because it's not going to ever get warm again. It just
This
feels
rate, ice
feels
everywhere,
so,
man.
it feels so sad.
It's everywhere in every form, ice everywhere. But yes, we want to stay uplifting. It's our natural, state as well. Generally speaking, try to be like, I keep calling ourselves like good time girlies. Like, we like to have a good time. We weren't trying to bring you a good time. But we do want people to know like where we stand too. Like, if there's any confusion, like if you're celebrating anything that is happening in the
We're
news
not
right now,
we're not your girlies.
no, we're not. I'm respectfully, fuck you. Like, you're. This is not the place for you. Like, I don't. I can't figure out
I mean, honestly, like, you could see what nonprofits we donate to every month.
right.
Like, you can figure it out. Like,
Like, we're trying to be like, we're polite, kind people, and also like, we don't want any of that. We don't want any of this. So just that's where we are right now, Paige and I. That's it's on our hearts.
yes. And it's like constantly, it's like, how are you, Kels? I'm like, I'm effing depressed.
It's terrible. It's terrible over here. I was sending Paige like an email at like 12:30 a.m. because I couldn't stop spiraling. And I was like, I want to address this in some way. I don't know how to address this to come from an authentic place of our own voices. So it's just like we're like, it's fine. And also it's terrible. So if you're feeling that way, just know us too.
Yeah, for me, I've been able to fall asleep, but every day I've been waking up at 3 a.m. and I usually don't fall back asleep until 6. And that's usually when I need to wake up. So I've been waking up every day at 3 a.m. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like something with the moon or, just my psyche, or the weed has just, worn off and my body is like, it's time to wake up.
Right. It's like, okay, up and at 'em. Another day.
It's like, no, it's 3 a.m. Oh, so anyway, I'm exhausted too. So
It's a lot. It's trying times, but they have been for a while too. It just feels particularly, we just go into these, dips that feel much worse than before. So
I know. I like
it's
to, well, on a good note, On a good note, if we're gonna talk about good things, I hosted a bachelorette at my house. I had my girlfriends over, my friends getting married in May, and we were supposed to have it Saturday to Sunday, but that was when the ice storm hit, so we just did it Friday to Saturday. We had to pivot some things, but that's okay. We started at Pinky's for dinner and some wine, went to the Brooklyn for a nice drink, Bar Bowie for a drink and a snack, and then Black Lodge. And oh my God, it was 11 p.m. We all made it. And we were like, wow, should we like keep it going? And we were like, no, let's go back. So we went in my cozy room and we put on Heated Rivalry and we had some more wine and we were up until like 1:30. I was just so proud of all of us.
I saw with you covering it on your own stories. I mean, I guess maybe I caught up with this the next day, but it
Yeah,
did.
I posted them the next day. Yeah.
Well, because you and I were texting too over the weekend, figuring out like some of our posting plans, and you were like, "I'm hung over, so like do
Yes.
whatever. Go ahead, go on without me."
You have it today, girlie. You have it. Because I honestly was way better than I thought I was going to be because I kept drinking water. And then when we got home, I made everybody drink a Gatorade. Because we all know I'm obsessed with Gatorade. I don't drink pop, but I love, like, give me some blue coloring or some
Those
green
electrolytes, get 'em,
artificial
girl.
coloring. But I woke up and I was actually okay. And then we went to brunch. My one friend was not okay. We went to lunch and supper. And then my neighbors were like, hey, you want to go to Jarden? And I was like, sure. So I rallied.
But they say it's a hair to do it.
I drank martinis. If I just would have stuck to wine, everything would have been fine. But it's okay. It's every once in a while, but we all did go out and we were all like, wow, we should do this more often. Cause I haven't like gone out like that in a long time. Like, of course, I do dinner and drinks with Holly or dinner and drinks with like a girlfriend, but like to just kind of bar hop around Scott's Edition, I haven't done that in so long and it was so fun.
Oh my gosh, it's the best. I was thinking that with all of the snow, I'm just like loving watching everybody doing their like walking from bar to bar in the fan, like just it's
Yeah,
snowy and
Jarden
cozy.
is open today. I might get Holly to walk there with me.
I love it. I love a little walk to go to the local watering hole. It's like the best thing to do in this kind of weather.
Yeah, it is fun. So that was fun. That was a good time. Good girlfriends, grateful for all of them. And yeah, it's just a reminder to like have a little sleepover with your girlfriends every once in a while too. It's
And
beauty.
fire up heated rivalry. By the way, so like how many watches has this been now for you?
I think I've done 4 complete and I'm on the 4th book.
Wow, okay. And so
I've,
are the books holding up then?
the books are so fucking good. Like they are so good. They are it's very true to the books are, well, no, the TV show is true to the books, I think. It only covered like a book and a half, really. So you get other folks, you get other men in the that the books cover, but they're kind of intertwined in all of the books. So it's so lovely.
I
There's
mean,
honestly what my For You pages is it's heated rivalry and then like some cat videos and then like the state of the world. So I just have been trying to focus on like the funny cat videos and the heated rivalry content. Like these men, like these 2 actors, they were like not that popular and now they're like at the Olympics holding the torches. Like just it's gives me so much joy. And the soundtrack, y'all. It's on Spotify, the Heated Rivalry official soundtrack. Listen to it. It's a jam. Such good music. I have no notes. I say it every week.
a stunning transition for them from just, I saw, is it Connor Story is one
Yes.
of the guys?
Yes, I love him.
I saw him in an interview saying that, like, I think before he got this part, like, he was working at a restaurant or something and had just recently gotten in trouble for, like, messing up a table or something, and now here he is. I mean, stunning.
Yes, stunning. No notes. It's chef's kiss. It's just what we all need right now. So luckily we have heated rivalry, guys. It's like the one thing making me happy.
Yeah, lean into your joy. I've been enjoying seeing people like underscore that too. In times like this, you still need the joy. So lean into whatever is bringing that to you because it's important. I saw somebody say something about like, it's very important for you to maintain the whimsy and the rage, which I feel like I love. Very true.
Oh, speaking of whimsy, I just sent like 4 things to Holly for on my Amazon wish list because I started following this new to me person like aesthetic in their house and all these like lights. So we've seen like the lights that like make your ceiling look like starry or like the aurora borealis and all that.
Yes.
So like I just want some more mood lighting or the lighting around the TV. I like it's whimsy. I want some disco balls to bring in the sparkliness. They have sticker sun catchers that like make rainbows that I think the cats would enjoy. It's just the little things.
Yeah, curate a vibe, get it going.
Yeah,
I
trying.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right. All right. Are we ready? What to eat, drink, say, and do?
We're ready. We're ready. We can dive in now.
All right. You're up with eat. This is a good one. I've been meaning to do a post about this.
You know, it kind of like it came across my desk. We put it in the Insider, and then like I think it's just like news is coming out all over the place, so we moved right along. But I wanted to circle back to it because in these difficult times, I'm self-medicating in a way where it's like I'm eating a lot of sweet things, to take the edge off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And what that reminded me of is that Shyndigz recently announced that they're going to have like a grab and go, like vending machine type of thing nearby their bakery very soon. As of like 2 weeks ago, when they announced this, they're still sort of like getting it situated. So it's not quite up and running yet. But I just wanted to let you know, in case you didn't know, that that's coming. They're going to have slices of cakes, pies, other offerings inside. There'll also be 8 refrigerated lockers with options such as whole desserts, savory items, fresh flowers, fancy biscuit items, and merch. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, there's never a wrong time to be going over to Shyndigz anyway. And currently their cake calendar for this week is on fire, in my opinion. It's very like chocolatey, peanut buttery, right up my alley. And as of you hearing this, there's the German chocolate cake offered and the Belle Isle cake offered for Saturday or for Friday and Saturday that you should get out and get. And of course, my favorite of the favorites, the oatmeal cream pies, I think their official title is. So just like get out to Shyndigz. What's your typical order at Shyndigz?
Well, they're gluten-free this week is Velvet Oreo, and that's 2 of my favorites. So I could do gluten-free.
Right.
Usually the Shyndigz Velvet and then the Oreo are my 2 favorites. I love them both, but put them together and it's like Gelati Celesti. They do their Valentine's Day is their red velvet with Oreo, which you like the Shark Week one, which is the red velvet with brownie. But I
Yes.
prefer the Valentine's Day one because I love an Oreo.
Oh my gosh.
Love an
It's all delicious. Go to Shyndigz, go to Gelati. Just get your sweet treats, people.
Yes, and a big thank you to my neighbors Trey and Chris because yesterday they baked during the storm and they made cookie butter chocolate chip cookies and he like literally delivered 2 to us when they were warm and they were like the best things I've eaten in a long time. So I don't bake. It's just like one thing I don't do. And I love cookie butter too. Like, oh, and we've all seen that viral cookie butter thing or the Biscoff cookies, which is cookie butter. You've not
Maybe so.
seen
I don't know.
those?
I have to look. No, send it to me.
Oh my gosh, it's you take which I haven't done it yet. You take Greek yogurt, like a tub of Greek yogurt, and you stick the Biscoff cookies in it and it comes out like a cheesecake. Like you keep it in the refrigerator overnight so that the Biscoff cookies, get soggy, if you will, and it turns into like a cream or like a cheesecake.
Oh
Well,
my gosh, I
I've
haven't
seen
seen
it.
this.
I love tiramisu is my favorite dessert. So I've seen it where you put a shot of espresso in with the Greek yogurt, put the Biscoff cookies, stick it in the refrigerator, then it comes out and you sprinkle cocoa powder on top and it's like a tiramisu. Oh my God. Like, I would eat that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, great tip. I'm gonna have to look that up, and I'm gonna have to get over to Shyndigz. So
Yes.
let this be your sign too. If you need something delicious, Shyndigz has everything. And then for drink, I'm taking liberties with this, but I still like thought that this would be a good one. And technically, like, I wouldn't not drink many sauces anyway. So I'm taking liberties, and also I feel like it still counts. I saw that I'm going to mispronounce this. Sugo Sundays is back at Stanley's. Is it Sugo? Sugo?
I would say Sugo, but I really don't know anything. Don't
I
ask
don't
me.
know. It's the Italian word for sauce, correct?
I would assume so. I don't know Italian either. Don't
I'm
quote
trying
me
to
on anything.
figure all this out as I was writing our copy, but it's back at Stanley's starting at 4 p.m. on Sundays. Your neighborhood hoagie emporium wraps your weekend up in a nice bow with Sugo sauce Sundays, featuring a specialty saucy pasta, salad, and a glass of wine if you want to be technical with the drink section.
Yes.
It's for $25 per person. We put this into our date special guide with it because you and your dinner date, if you go with this deal, can get get this meal for $50 total, and then plus tip. Like, it's a great deal, and it looks hearty and delicious. And of course, Stanley's is top notch.
I was writing up my new things that I'm loving, and I added Stanley's wedge salad.
Yes.
And I've said a few things on the record here. It's the best salad in Richmond. I said it.
Now we know.
Okay.
What is it? What does it entail?
Oh my gosh. So their wedge salad is literally perfection. It is, let me look it up so I get it. But it's like essentially like a half of head of iceberg, so it's big. Like, I told in the guide, I tell you to like split that and a hoagie with somebody, and then you're getting like the best of both worlds. But you have your iceberg, your ranch dressing, your blue cheese crumbles, your bacon, your egg, and it's kind of like a soft egg, and then your pickled red onion on top. And I don't know why, I think it's the ranch, but it is literally perfection. It's so delicious. I just went there actually. We went on to lunch on MLK Day, and I got that, and it just hit the spot. And Stanley's is just everything is delicious there. Their hoagies are great. So
Solid.
good. Yes. All right. So I'm up for C and do. And for C, we have Walk for Peace. So that is expected to arrive in Richmond this weekend, which is very exciting. According to their current route, which may change because of all of the icy conditions and snowy conditions, but you just got to kind of plan ahead. They'll be passing through Hopewell and Petersburg on Saturday, January 31st, and then Richmond tentatively scheduled for Sunday, February 1st. I've been seeing this pop up all over social media. It's a group of Buddhist monks. They're currently walking from Texas all the way to Washington, D.C. as part of their months-long Walk for Peace. It's not a protest or a demonstration. The monks have described the walk as a shared spiritual practice, moving mindfully, step by step, to cultivate peace within themselves first, and then carry that presence to the communities they pass through along the way. And if with everything going on in the world, we all need a little peace in our lives. So I'm personally really looking forward to their visit. I do have plans on Sunday to go to Charlottesville, so I'm really hoping I can make it work in the schedule to kind of just see where they pass through. They have been stopping along the way to like give talks. So you can kind of find out everything at walkforpeace.usa. That's their Instagram handle. And then in their link in bio, they have like their interactive map. They also have a Facebook group. They have a website. So I've just kind of been following the map, and it's been, they've been updating it pretty frequently. They have already traveled hundreds of miles through the winter conditions. And they've been like receiving lots of acts of kindness along the way, like shared meals. They also have a dog that walks with them, a Loca, and it's a rescue dog. And they've been, it's now been part of the journey for more than 100 days with them, which is very cute. But I don't know. I've just been really enjoying their journey. It's very beautiful.
It is very beautiful. It's I feel like a nice calming thing, I think, like in the midst right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And then for due, you have the VCU women's basketball game on Sunday. It is taking on crosstown rival, the University of Richmond. So it's a fun one. So you have this on Sunday, February 1st with a tip off at 12 p.m. And this is your reminder to help break the attendance record to pack the stew. So if you need a little extra motivation, the first 3,000 fans through the door will receive a free Support Her t-shirt. So get there early. And the fun starts before the game. There will be a free block party on the Siegel Center Plaza from 10:30 to noon. And there's going to be music, games, and concessions, plus special appearances from VCU cheer, band, and dance to get everybody hyped before the tip off. But yeah, I don't know. Lately, VCU has been killing it with their marketing, especially to promote women's sports. They've partnered with a lot of local businesses, including us. So we're really happy to get the word out about women's sports, specifically their basketball. I just went like a few weeks, well, I guess it was a few months ago at this point, maybe a month ago. And it was my first time at the Siegel Center, and it was a blast. It was really fun. It's if you like the Ivy games, you'll love the women's basketball games. Like very similar vibes. Still get beer, you still get like your concessions. I think tickets might be like $12. It might even be cheaper than that. So you're supporting women, you're supporting VCU, you're also supporting, the University of Richmond. So get on out there, help break the record.
We need the sports in our community. It's like multiple things that you can be supporting. And it's so true where it's like, I think, you and I, we've talked always about how we're not big sports people naturally, but we love to support the cause. And I feel like I always forget about basketball this time of year because of course football is like, forefront and center. But basketball, that's a good time. And it's like a fast game too. Like I love it.
It is, and it was like really fun. And I hadn't been to a basketball game like I think since high school, like when I went to like when I was part of the pep band. So it was like really fun and very cute. And I don't know if folks know this, but like when you go to like a VCU men's basketball game, you have to sit where your ticket tells you to sit. Like it's very specific. But for a women's basketball game, you could sit anywhere and you could like literally be as close up as you want. And the pep band is still there, the cheer is still there, so it's very similar vibe to the men's basketball game. So if that's like your holdup, it shouldn't be because they're pretty much the same.
Yeah, no, get out there. Wait, what did you play in the pep band, Paige?
Oh, I was first chair clarinet. Did you guys know that I was a drum major?
I didn't know this. You know what? Back in my day, in middle school, I was second chair saxophone.
Oh, you played the sax? I could still play the clarinet. Like if I had mine, which I gave to my sister, and I don't know where it is. I hope it's still there because it's like, a nice instrument.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was pretty good at it. I played band from like middle school through senior year. But where I went to school, it was cool to be in the band. We had a huge band. We had a 300-person band.
Wow.
Yeah, and like it's not like I graduated with like I think my graduating class was like 160. So like through freshman to senior year, like a lot of people were in band. And it was just it was like a cool thing to do. So
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like good for you too. The athletics, the music, like these are good like brain
art.
forming things.
Yes. And then
art.
of course I ran because I ran cross country. That was my sport.
Get out there, people. Get out there, support the community, get back into the sports and the pep band.
Yeah, it's super fun. And that wraps us up. So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all-access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends. And listen, what are friends for anyway? Use code CHATTER to get $10 off your first year subscription.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience, and on Instagram at The Chatter and RVA too. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz's Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.